So we're just going to start with the caliper bracket and the stainless steel steering arm. All that stuff's going to connect in. It's important. I always use anti-seize. This is brake stuff. It's going to come apart again. But I'll probably be putting Loctite on it when it goes back together. But again, don't force this stuff. A little bit goes a long ways. And just loosely kind of put stuff together until you get everything together. Just tends to make sure the installation go a little smoother. I'm putting the steering rod arm on. They all bolt together. It sandwiches. So you have the caliper bracket right here. You have the spindle mount, and then you have the steering arm. Have a cool thing because then you don't have nuts hanging out back here just looking goofy either. So kind of nice. Again, just kind of lightly setting stuff up. This thing's going to come apart. For powder coat, paint. And these are actually locking nuts. So when you start screwing these down multiple times, they don't like to come off and on very well. So we're going to tighten these down with the steering arm, and it's going to be good enough to hold it together. And we're just not cranking down like crazy. And it's still pretty easy to turn. We're just going to give it one little snug. That should be good enough. These guys would be loose for now. Like I said, I'm not going to torque those down and have to buy new ones potentially. We're going to grab the hub. We already have our front bearing in there. Or the rear bearing, the front bearing. And obviously when we go to put this together permanently, there'll be a lot more grease in here. We'll pack the wheel bearings extra good. But pretty simple. So slide right on there. You'll push it till you'll feel it stop. Put the special washer on there. And then this is the castle nut, which when you'll do the final assembly, you'll want to put a keyway in there so it doesn't come flying off. So that's pretty much the wheel hub, the caliper bracket. All we got left is the caliper, and we'll stick it on there, but I don't plan on shimming it in. There's a certain shim in there. We're just going to put it on there, see what we might need, but everything looks like it's clearing extra good. Looks like the stainless steering arm is gonna just make it under that 4-inch drop axle. Okay, you can stop filming. Alright guys, after a little bit of research, I found out they've been completely assembled wrong. These are about 3 different pieces. I'm going to disassemble this one and show you how it's wrong compared to the other one. But basically what happened was I bought a kit. I bought a kit from a company that had one that was damaged and it was discounted. So I thought, hey, I'll save myself a couple of bucks, save myself some time, and tell you the truth, it's only cost me time and this almost the same amount of money as the brand new kit would have cost right out of the box with zero problems. So before this is over, I'll talk a little more about that and exactly what I spent. But let's get into the breakdown of this one. So these all have red Loctite, so they're not going to come out quite as easy. Oh, that's great. So that one's stripped. That's it. The bit's not any good. I just about already destroyed one. So I'm going to buy another set of bits. To be continued.